Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Good afternoon and welcome, everyone, to this second game of our doubleheader. Boys soccer as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers with a record of 2-1 overall, 2-0 in the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League. Host the Milford Scarlet Hawks with a record of 1-2 in the league, 1-2 overall. Attleboro has found the net 5 times this season. They've allowed 3 goals. Milford only scored twice so far in their 3 games. They've allowed 3 goals on the season. Again, Milford coming off a tremendous run. There'll be a big target on their back. They have 3 straight division titles, 2 in the Davenport. In 2019, they won the Kelly Rex division and went on to be state champions. And last year, they won the Hawk Cup, although they've lost a ton of starters for those teams, including Lou Coelho and Lucas De Silva. Lou Coelho was the MVP of the league and the only Massachusetts All-American selection. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich. Hi, Ned.
Hi, Paul. Here we are for our second game of the day.
So Lou Coelho and Luke De Silva, he was the star midfielder last year. They went down to Brazil and were playing Division II soccer down in Brazil. Leo Coelho, he's come back. He missed home. Lucas De Silva is still down there, so I said, what are you telling me? Lucas could get a date and you couldn't? He insisted, no, that wasn't it. But this should be an interesting game. Kevin Gomes, he's the starting goaltender, had a great Hawk Cup, and I'm trying to see. I don't think he's going to start today, though, because he's had a bad thumb. Nope, the starter today is going to be up from the JV squad. Lucas Fernandez will be starting in goal for Milford. Also for Milford, number 5, Chris Tachi, one of their all-star players. He's a center back, and he may not start today, depending on a shoulder injury.
Which number?
You know what? He is starting. He's number 5, and he is out there. That's good news, especially at this level. You want to see the best players out there. I recognize this referee coming towards us. That's John Pyers. Really moves his feet. He is an outstanding high school official. And on the other side of the pitch is Dan Murphy, played his high school soccer at Newton South. For the Bombardiers, Tyler Rocchio will be starting in goal. And the good news is Cashel Stuger, their center back, is back after concussion protocol. Ned, no matter what happens, this game will be better than last year's game. Again, last year was the first game of the year under COVID protocols. Unfortunately, the officials, following orders, don't want to blame them, they called it by the book under the new COVID rules. Someone counted after the game, there were 361 whistles in 80 minutes of soccer.
And trust us, it seemed like a lot more than that
Yes.
watching the game.
Coach Pinto, Coach Pereira, myself, were laughing about that now that it's over.
Yeah.
Nobody was laughing last year. And also Coach Pinto, his 6th year with the Milford program, 2nd year as a varsity coach. As I came across the field, he scouts a lot of the Hockomock League teams by watching their different broadcasts, and he said, Ned, you and I are the best broadcasters in the league by far. You know what that means.
Yes, he needs therapy.
Antonio Pinto needs therapy. Yes. I accept the compliment, but really?
Yeah.
The Bombardiers in their royal blue uniform starting off. They're heading left to right as Morales gets the ball back. And again, there's Stuger in the central back position. Attleboro starting with a 3-2-3-2 defensive formation. 3 backliners, 2 defensive midfielders, 3 offensive midfielders, 2 forwards. Milford's playing a 4-3-3 formation. And there's a nice defensive play by senior captain Chris Tachi right off the bat. I know what Ned's happy about.
What, people are moving?
Big, easy to read numbers for the Scarlet Hawks. Oh, look at that beautiful move.
Look at that foot.
Dessa over to number 23, Tomei. That shot got away from Arthur a little bit.
And unfortunately, we have no ball people today.
Ooh.
There's a ball on this side, but nobody's manning it.
Yeah. Actually, and it sounds like a little thing, but that really does help to keep the pace of the game move. And normally it's Coach Steve Santos' sons who do that. But Steve Santos is the girls' coach, and They're probably over at Milford watching them play with their father.
Yeah. Perhaps being the ball people there.
Sophomore Tyler Rocchio is in goal for the Bombardiers. Last year as a freshman, or this spring actually, during the Fall 2020 season, he was the place kicker for the JV team, did a great job. Tome with a steal. There's number 9, Dessa. Dessa with a cross, broken up by number 21, Marks. And again, it was Marks' 56-yard free kick that led to the Attleboro goal the last game we covered. Beautiful goal. Oh, a no-look pass in the middle to number 8, Ribeiro. Nice spin on the far side, showing some good speed. Cross, tipped in front, save, Rocchio off the boot of number 23. Not sure if it's, we're going to go with Tome or Tomei.
Well, I think Tomei probably.
Okay. Maybe it's Shablotnik, I'm not sure.
Yeah, right.
So one save, first save of the game. And there we saw the punting foot of Tyler Rocchio. He's got 1 assist this season on long punts. Attleboro with a 2-0 victory over North. Yanni Skortis scored the first goal, and Alexander Vecchioli with a 30-yard rocket into the upper left corner. The Bombardiers' second goal in that game. Again, watch from number 4 in the blue. That's Alexander Vecchioli, just a sophomore, outstanding forward. And number 10 in the blue is Esvin Morales. Ed and I were at the New England Revolution game last night. And at a much different level, of course. Esvin Morales, his game at the high school level reminds me of Charles Heel for the Revolution at the professional level.
Yes, as they say, he's definitely the setup man for Attleboro right now.
Yep.
He can score if he chooses at times, but he is a team player, and will try to go for the better opportunity.
Yep. Morales just had the ball taken away after a very physical play by Santana, so they're letting him play early, which we like to see. Chris Russo tries to get a through ball through.
Good descent. I'm not sure that was planned to go off, but he stopped it from going further.
Attleboro, only 3 starters back from last year's team, but again, there's a preview in the Sun Chronicle about the Bombardiers, and they are very excited, looking forward to this season. Last year, there were only 2-5-6, but they were unbeaten in their last 5 games. And again, Milford rebuilding after 3 straight league titles, 2 in the Davenport division, 1 in the Kelly Rex in 2019, won the Hockomock Cup last season. They have a much younger team as well this year.
A free kick for Attleboro.
Yeah, 10 seniors graduated from their Hockomock Cup winning team. Good defensive work, by number 8, Nick Ribeiro. Ooh! There's a shoulder-shoulder collision. That's going to go against Ian Miller.
Right. Yeah. They are letting them play. However, there are limits, especially with that difference of size of the player. You know.
No score, approaching 5 minutes into this. That's Siri, their left back. Stuger, Cashel Stuger. Oh, but reading that beautifully. That was Ribeiro. Tomei. Kicked out of there by Marks, but a long shot off the boot of Ribeiro over the net. Well, this is good. Again, last year, under those new COVID rules, we were robbed of watching one of the best soccer teams in the state of Massachusetts with the 361 whistles in 80 minutes. This is more like it this year, isn't it, Ned?
Just moving along. And that goal kick.
Oh, Ned is keeping track. Excellent.
If I can remember. Yeah. We're going to see how many goal kicks go the way we'd like them to. But the kicker would like them to. Let's put it that way.
Oh, beautiful through ball. And then Marks is active already back on that defensive line. As he's playing right back. He took over the center defending position when Stuger was out, number 12 in the blue with that concussion protocol. Great to have Cashel back. And it looks like Number 14 in the back line as well, Ian Miller. Long throw on the button.
Right.
That was longer than any complete pass that Jones had for the Patriots yesterday. Completed a ton of passes, but all short balls. Milford possessing the ball well. Might have been a little early choosing to shoot. That was number 9, David Dessa. And I'm going to criticize the Milford players early because I don't think I'll get a chance to do that much as the game goes on, Ned.
Well, we'll see. We hope that we'll get to congratulate a lot of Attleboro work.
Beautiful heading that ball forward after the long punt by Rockio. That was 22, Santana. And Santana again as Milford controlling possession early on.
Attleboro's worrying them, not giving up here.
Even when he was broken up by Tom Russo there, they still maintain possession. There's Morales with a nice touch pass. Chris Russo. Hagopian, 16. There's Marks, 21. Morales using his body position very well. Gets it to Bischoff. Liam chasing the ball down, broken up by Avi Siri. Here's Chris Tachi. Headed down by Miller, excuse me. Peter Pereira, the head coach for the Bombardiers, been involved in the Attleboro soccer program since 1979. Took over as a varsity coach in 82. So let's see, 82, 92, 02, 12, 39 years as the head coach. Or 39 years without a promotion, folks.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's two ways to look at that, you know. Nobody else wanted him.
Oh, no. Hagopian, who had an assist in the 2-0 victory over North.
Get a reminder for people, the yellow lines in the soccer, almost the full set of the green, especially on the far side.
Yep. And again, the goals all the way at the end of the football end zone, so it's a 120-yard pitch. And what, 75 yards wide?
Yeah, or 65, 70.
After some ping pong work, leading the attack is Dessa. Dessa with a long through ball, too far. Rockio comes out to get it. Quick throw as the Bombardiers try to counter. Here's Hagopian. Nice Hagopian to Bischoff. Touch pass. Just misconnects, stolen by Ribeiro. And Ribeiro beats Russo to the ball. Tome. Santana.
Something tells me Milford has practiced with each other here.
Dessa. Well, I know it's 2021 and you're not supposed to mention nationalities, but a lot of kids from Portuguese descent, Brazilian descent, who have been playing this game, they probably started playing when they were crawling, pushing the ball around the rug with their head.
Minor collision there, but both seem to be fine.
Also, the Milford players were in great spirits before this game. It was funny, during their warm-ups before the game, they were all warming up very hard. And a lot of banter, making fun of each other. Which, again, you can only get away with amongst close friends.
Yeah.
Nice defensive clear by the left back, Siri. Vecchio tried to get that to Bischoff. A little miscommunication, but Alex takes control. Hagopian into the net. Saved by Lucas Fernandez, the first of the game for the backup goaltender. Again, the starting goaltender, Gomes, who was great last season, especially in Milford's run to the Hockomock Cup, out with a thumb injury. Long through ball.
Okay. Stopped by Attleboro.
Good work by Miller. And again, Ned, Miller did not start against North, and he played very, very well. You were speculating if he'd be in the starting lineup their next game, and he is.
Yeah. Well, the coach has proved he's not a fool.
Right.
And he wouldn't have been around this long if he had. He knows how to assess his talent, and sometimes you don't know how someone plays till you watch him in a game.
Yep.
And,
Casual, yep.
And watching a game here, Attleboro's on the attack.
Vecchioli This play started defensively by Stuger, who didn't play against North. That was a nice clear, I believe, by Tachi, their center back. And Milford does not mess around. He cleared that ball out of his zone quickly, and then the right wing over there. Then he decided to hold up and be patient. That's number 2, Gabriel Bill Silva. I was told his name is Gabriel, but he goes by Bill. Tachi. Just how patient they are. Oh, Bischoff goes for the ball, which looks like that's what Tachi wanted him to do.
Yeah, wait if you make a move. And
a rare lazy pass by the Scarlet Hawks, broken up by Lucas Marks. No score as we're inside 28 minutes to go.
Sure what the whistle's for. Just because?
Yeah, because I felt like it.
Maybe making sure they understood it was a throw-in.
Hagopian, Tom Russo, he and his twin brother Chris. Their older brother Mike.
Good effort.
Esvin Morales, after the great work by Christopher Russo. Sometimes wears the captain's armband. But their older brother, is it Mike? He's playing at Franklin Pierce.
Corner. He's giving that as a goal kick.
And again, I forgot to ask Coach Pereira the name of the coach at Franklin Pierce, because he played for Peter Pereira here at Attleboro years ago. That'd be an advantage in recruiting a kid, huh? When you played for the same high school coach.
Right, yeah.
As we're inside 27 minutes, I am just so thrilled, Ned, because by this point in last year's game, we were already
bored out of our heads.
Yes, much better flow to this game.
I've read a couple articles saying that last year forced the kids to learn some new skills, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
They took away an awful lot of the fun not to be able to touch anybody, get very close.
Yeah.
No corner kicks.
Rare turnoff. Bischoff with a turnover, but getting back into the play quickly. Nick Ribeiro.
Oh, look at that.
The junior with the steal. Cleared out of there by the right back. That's Diniz. Lucas Marks has his shirt grabbed.
Okay, something there.
Yeah, John Pyers. He likes to let him play, but he's not going to miss that.
Right, he lets because Milford feels they were fouled to start with, and then.
I wish I had my notes, because John Pyers, the official on the near side of the field, he's quite an accomplished player himself. I have it written down on last year's program, rats. So here's Esvin Morales.
Long kick, and of course for the offsides, they can't get too close to start with.
Just a junior. Headed out of there by Siri.
He's going to get it.
Nice work by Hagopian to keep it in. Good footwork. Oh, right-footed pass just misses. Oh, but Morales gets it back on a steal.
How nice of Milford.
Ooh, and Alex Vecchio trying a through ball pass to Bischoff, broken up by the outstanding Chris Tachi, senior center back. Milford this season, 1-0 loss to Sharon to open the season, 2-0 loss to Mansfield. And then they got it together with a 2-0 victory over Canton. Attleboro lost to New Bedford 3-2. Beat Franklin 1-0 and North Attleboro 2-0. So Attleboro has had a clean sheet their last 2 games. Except for when the Scarlet Hawks, Ned, intentionally hold it up. They're awfully quick through the midfield, aren't they?
Yeah, that was offside.
Yeah. And that was good sportsmanship by David Dessa. At first he wanted to complain. Maybe he got it right.
Not time to antagonize the official yet.
And again, the players get to know the officials. They know who the good ones are. And if you've played a couple years of varsity soccer, you know that Mike Pyers is a very good ref.
And you also hopefully after a couple of years learn that you do not annoy the refs.
Right.
Because there are judgment calls to be made, and even when they don't mean it, you've been annoying them.
Free kick, Alex Vecchio, who earned that. They go with a short approach.
Goal kick. think he was helped to miss kick that, but legally.
Yeah, good defensive work by Avi Siri. And again, the Bombardiers, I don't think they expected Siri to be that quick defensively on that short.
Right.
Are they stopping the clock? 23-34.
Yeah, they got 2 balls out there now.
But I think there's a timeout on the pitch.
Yeah, must. Yeah.
And I believe the Bombardiers called that because, again, that was a very sloppy play there deep in the Milford end, and you're not going to get many chances against the Scarlet Hawks. No score, 23-34 to go first half. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com. As part of Attleboro's NEA Big Read programming, the Attleboro Library will host a Native American literature panel discussion on October 7th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Panelists Dr. Bridget Arrow, Linda Coombs, and Megan Witherall will discuss with moderator Kathy Hickman what constitutes authentic Native American literature and address some of the myths, stereotypes, and historical inaccuracies that persist. They will also recommend exceptional books and reading material for all ages and in a variety of genres. The panel discussion will take place in the library's marble lobby.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich. Played for the Linfield
Pioneers.
A
couple years.
Back in the 60s. You were on the initial, their first ever high school soccer team.
Yeah, when I was a junior, they added soccer. We'd had football before that.
Yep. And Ned and I were at the Revolution game Friday night. Their disappointing 1-1 tie with Columbus. Disappointing since they tied a franchise record with 33 shot attempts and only found the back of the net once against a goalie who's hopping on one leg for the last 9 minutes of the game. Speaking of goalies, the great Leo Oliveira was a net for at least 2 years, maybe 3 for Milford when they were winning league titles. He was injured during the Hockomock Cup run. Kevin Gomes came in, who also had varsity experience and played great in goal, leading the Scarlet Hawks to the title. Well, now it's Gomes who's injured, a thumb injury, and sophomore Lucas Fernandez comes up from the JV team. He's in goal for Milford. Ooh. Oh, great move there by number 9, Dessa.
And kept the ball in.
Oh, quick shot.
Okay.
Rockio, his second save unofficially.
Right. Nice punt.
You get used to saying that.
And
that was into a slight wind, too. Again, he had an assist on a punt like that on one of Connor Odeema's 2 goals. Milford up the right wing, goes for the long ball. Ooh, it skips by Miller, but offside. And
did he
want to get the number of the player who had that long pass?
No,
it wasn't.
I think they called handling.
Head ball, thank you.
Yeah.
Try to see the number of this Milford player, because that was a beautiful long pass. And now a set piece for Milford. That's number 2, Bill Silva. And that's Dan Murphy moving the Attleboro 2-man wall back.
Right. I was crawling forward again.
Yep. In front, Yanni Skortis is in. He got a foot on that ball.
Attleboro
Vecchioli
Right.
up the left side to Badger. Oh, and it just skips by. Fernandez just tipped that, his second save. And you can tell by Fernandez's body language.
No, I think they didn't say he got it. It's a goal kick.
Oh, he didn't touch it.
No,
Okay.
he just
Is he okay?
he doesn't acting like he's quite right. I wouldn't have.
Yeah. Boy, that could put Coach Pinto, Antonio Pinto, in quite a bind. Again, Antonio played at Douglas High School. We were having a nice conversation about Lou Colabello, who was one of his teachers at Douglas for a million years. He was the girls' soccer coach at Douglas, and he took over last 2 seasons as the girls' soccer coach in Milford. I'm not sure if he's still doing that. Nice defensive work by Avi Siri.
Oh, a little too ambitious.
Yeah, Tom Russo gets it back. That's a nice patient play.
Right.
Marks. Try to get a through ball to Esvin, broken up by number 22, Santana. Marks with a long ball trying to get Skortis, but headed out of there. Takes a funny hop. Skortis is on it. Crossing pass didn't quite get enough on that, and it was broken up with the back of his foot by Siri.
Oh, that was a nice move.
Yes.
Wrong team, but a nice move.
Yeah. No, Milford, an incredibly skilled team.
Yeah.
Bombardiers playing with them so far.
Oh, yeah, no, they're not overmatched. Clearly, Milford has a good awareness of where each other are because their passes often work.
Yeah.
But Attleboro's not doing badly either. And they're definitely hustling a lot to break things up.
Hawks, good possession. Long pass across the pitch to Silva. Broken up aggressively.
Speaking of,
Who's that? Vecchioli's going after it, but getting there first is Chris Tocci. That's why he's a captain.
yeah,
I'm going to see who made that initial play for the Bombardiers.
slightly longer legs, I think.
I believe that was number 18, William Badger, who started that. For Attleboro's, we're halfway through the first half with 20 minutes to go. Oh! Here's an opportunity for Hagopian.
Hey, and he's got some help.
Nice move. Let's do his left foot. Oh, nice defense. Broken up by Nick Ribeiro.
Whoa,
Oh,
what a
great
combination.
skill.
Okay.
And drawing the foul was Dylan Bohr, Jr., number 6. I like the Bombardiers' royal blue uniforms, and I really like the Milford Scarlet Hawk uniforms.
Big numbers are an advantage.
Yeah, well, I like the red and black combination, too.
Look.
Sharp look. The black trim and the red numbers really makes them pop. It's a good design.
I mean, not like, what is it? Atlanta United, which has white uniforms with gold letters
Oh,
on
God,
them.
those. Or the Columbus Crew uniforms the other night. We were at the game and could barely read their numbers.
Yeah, I think they had.
They had an odd combination, the Columbus Crew, of yellow, black, and kind of this puke beige color.
Yeah, right.
Number 19 with the ball for the Scarlet Hawks. That's Alex Sequeira.
You know, somehow people just don't consider the announcers when they pick their uniforms.
No, the tough ones are, who was it? Was it Oliver Ames? Good color scheme, black and
Had
orange.
some sort of thing around them.
They were curvy numbers, so the 6s, 8s, and 9s all looked and 5s all looked identical. Again, when I become benevolent czar, that's nice big block numbers,
Right.
like both teams are using today.
Actually, our rules on how big the numbers can be,
Yeah.
but it's like 6 inches. They don't have to be very big.
Vecchioli brings the ball up the right, has it swept away from him by Santana, but the Bombardiers maintain possession. Again, Attleboro starting in a 3-2-3-2 formation. Milford in a 4-3-3. So when I named their 3 backs, I missed one.
Yeah.
Well, Sequeira's out there now. I think he's the 4th back. And there's Attleboro's best central defender.
Reset.
That's Cashel Stuger. Rocchio, the left-footed kicker, taking his time.
Yeah.
Whoops. In the words of the great Bob Uecker, just a bit outside, and he almost takes out Attleboro Athletic Director Mark Houle. Had to abandon the golf cart to avoid that.
Oh, well, we need to give him a better golf cart then that he could drive away.
Need to give Rocco an attention. Come on. Stuger breaks the ball up but can't start a counterattack because of the work of number 23, Tomei. Nice steal by Santana to Tomei. Runs right through it. And a long shot by number 8, Ribeiro. And Nick, you can tell by his body language, got a bit under that. And you were talking about a couple of shots at the Revolution game Saturday night that the great Charles Heel missed. And what's the what leads to that, Ned?
Leaning back, getting excited and saying, looking up and leaning back.
Yep.
And it's amazing how often it happens at the pro level. And so we surely can't fault these guys for making that mistake. They talk about the eyes getting big. Look at this. And I was a defender, so I never had to worry about doing that by mistake, you know.
I called the game a few years ago. It's got to be 4 or 5 years ago now. I had for the NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, I had the privilege of calling 3 Rhode Island title games. There's Tachi.
Okay.
Not as much on that ball, but he was bailed out by the right back, and it goes to Fernandez, who doesn't get a lot on that kick. Gopian with the steal. And then finally, Avi Siri breaks it up for Milford, and they're going to start a counterattack. But that's a bit of a slow pass, broken up by Marks.
Good awareness by Attleboro to get on the ball.
Milford had great crisp passing early, but remember in the Attleboro's game against North, they were trying to be too cute by half early on with their passes, and they cleared that up. That's what Milford's was doing now until that big steal by Tomei. Tomei's got some room. Nice through ball. But Rocchio gets there before Dessa. But to finish the point, the Division I game in Rhode Island, Ned, teams losing 1-0 in the final minute. They get a corner kick. They brought their goaltender up. And son of a gun, if he doesn't head the corner kick in to tie the game at 1. They ended up losing in overtime, but still, that was, I know it's happened before in soccer. That was the first time I saw it live. Nice run with the ball by Tomei till he was finally broken up by Marks. Boy, Lucas Marks, not built, number 21 in the blue, not built like your classic back. We've seen him play some good soccer this year. Remember in the girls' team last year, nobody ever told Bella Salviati and Briley Harnois they were 2 of the smallest players on the field.
Yeah, they just had this big aura around them.
Yes, and they were some of the toughest. Mark's got a little bit of that going on. Marks, come on. You're 5'10", 165. No, I'm not.
Well, here's the thing. There's an awful lot of good, small soccer players. And but you've got to have the right attitude. You can't play small at all.
Yeah. I think Esma Morales, number 10 in the blue for Attleboro, could tell you about that.
Yeah.
Fernandez being extra sure, diving on that ball. I believe these are his first varsity minutes for Milford. Again, a thumb injury to their outstanding starting goaltender, Gomes, right? Yeah. Kevin Gomes. There's Marks. Morales. Broken up beautifully by Ribeiro. I'm starting to think number 8 in the white knows how to play this game.
Yes.
Tom Russo gets it from him, though, to Morales. Now number 3 in, Jake Stromfors for the Bombardiers. Oh, I have a couple hellos to the Smith family. I got to get out there. As again. I have a comment to make coming up soon about Antonio Pinto, something he said before the game, and now I have a theory. Nice move by Silva. In front, tips. Oh, what a save by Rocchio. A red pen save.
Got that foot out there.
Beautiful save by Rocchio. No, Coach Pinto for Milford was saying he watches the broadcast of the opponents to scout. And we had Toby Smith as our defensive player of the game against North Attleboro there at left back. And you notice most of Milford's attack have been down their offensive left wing, not their right wing, avoiding Toby. And that's going to lead to a throw-in. Nice drive to the net by Vecchioli. We want to say hello to a couple of people listening out of state. Down in Florida, Toby's grandparents, Mary and Wes. And then in New Jersey, Toby Smith's grandparents. It's written down John and Louise, but please, you always say the woman's name first.
Right.
Louise and John.
The important people first.
Yes. But no, it's interesting. Milford hasn't tried to go down the right very much against...
Well, that means the coach has done his scouting properly.
Yes.
And the players are listening.
Yes.
You know.
And I'm thrilled from what he said. You know, most coaches turn the volume down so they don't have to hear us while watching. And I believe this will be Tachi. Still no score. We're inside 12 minutes to go in the half. Wow. Nice ball. Did you write that down, Ned?
Well, no, I'm waiting for who got it, and it went to...
Something you don't see often. Milford with a goal kick, and the team with a goal. Well, for a while they controlled it, but a turnover.
No, it went to Milford. Attleboro touched it first.
Okay, that was number 6, Chris Russo with a steal.
Yeah, but...
I think that's Tom. Cashel Stuger. Crossing the pitch to number 3, Jake Stromfors.
Took his eye off it.
Yeah. Jake just a junior. His sister is an outstanding defender on the girls' team. Okay, I'm starting to like this Lucas Marks kid. Vecchioli taps it ahead. Scortis goes after it, but sliding out to make the play, and it's Fernandez. And again, Milford, a great baseball town as well. That was nice hook slide technique.
Well, you know, the goalies are trained to get those feet up.
Yeah.
Not clear. If you read the rules, that would be legal, but it's considered very acceptable to protect yourself with your feet.
There's Smith. By the way, Marks with another steal. And again, Milford does try the left, and Toby comes up with a steal right away. Milford now getting it back. Quick counterattack. I think that was Silva.
Oh. Milford ball. He went down for a reason.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and curse this. I haven't seen a single flop yet today.
Uh-huh.
And yes.
One of the games I watched yesterday, one of the MLS games, I got carded for simulation.
Oh, good.
In the zone.
So inside 10 minutes to go in the half, here's a free kick 40 yards out, and I believe that's going to be Gabriel Bill Silva. Line drive, tipped away from Marks, and just knocked away before Dessa could get his foot on it. Controlled by Ribeiro.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice ball.
Not offside.
Toby Smith clears it out of there, off the head of Chris Russo.
Oh.
Vecchioli, the offensive player, getting involved in the defense.
Oh.
Physical play.
Yeah.
David Dessa showing some nice skills. I apologize. I think that was number 14, Lauer, who made that original play for Milford. Approaching 9 minutes to go. That's number 4, Siri, wearing the captain's armband today. Ribeiro crosses. Sequeira. Nice touch pass. Version of the give and go. Lauer driving. Corner kick.
Corner.
First of the game for the... That's the first of the game period, right?
Yes. Believe so.
Yep. Looks like a short corner approach, possibly.
We're just pretending.
Yep. Oh, one-timer off the right boot of number 22, Eduardo Santana, the junior. Moved in position beautifully, but Ned, there it is again, leaning back.
Yeah, it's there, and that's almost one you just wanted to push in, redirect in if you could have.
Got to think a little bit more like a golfer or a field goal kicker in football, head down, over the ball.
Have faith that you know where the goal is. You know. But again, easy for us to say up here in the broadcast booth, you know.
Having done this, it's a stunningly easy game. Speaking of cursing us about no flops yet, I was actually, this goes back to 2010, I was umpiring a JV baseball game in Milford. And the catcher says to me, "What inning is it, sir?" I said, "It's the 5th inning." He said, "Wow, this game's going by fast." I said, "Don't say that out loud. You're going to curse us. That's like saying the kid's throwing a no-hitter."
Right.
To which the catcher says, "He is."
Yeah.
And he did get his no-hitter. He didn't get his perfect game that day because the first baseman dropped a ball on a routine play for an error. But I didn't curse the Milford pitcher, even though I mentioned the no-hitter during a no-hitter. He still got it. But that was a funny moment. You can't say that. It's like saying a kid's got a no-hitter. But he does. Yeah. Oops.
Teach you to talk to the catcher, right?
Oh, umpires and catchers talk a lot.
No. Well, about appropriate things versus things you're not supposed to say.
Right, yes. Boy. And again, the better the sense of humor of the catcher, the better strike calls he gets when he's up at the plate.
Right.
Esvin Morales tries to get it out of there with a back foot, but Santana won't let him. Milford, the thing the Scarlet Hawks make you do, Ned, is they make you go just that half a second, little bit quicker than you want to.
Yeah, they pressure you. And we are. Ball is coming back.
In approaching 6 minutes to go in this first half, no score. Again, Attleboro, 2 consecutive clean sheets in their 1-0 victory over Franklin, 2-0 victory over North Attleboro. Bombardiers will take on Foxborough on September 22nd.
Must have called that a bad throw.
Taunton on the 24th. Both those games on the...
Ooh.
Again, hard hit, but no flop. I think that's going to be Milford's ball, right?
I think so.
That was...
Yeah.
Oh, that was Vecchioli.
From a foul well back.
Yeah.
It wasn't at the ball, really.
I like this approach. Again, should have had more on that pass, but trying to spread the field out on the restart. Again, for the Scarlet Hawks, a couple of their restarts have lacked intensity.
Right. I think everyone's getting a little tired out there.
Good.
They're very slow to bring the ball back that time. I think people are happy to get a breather.
And then again, on these new Techno Turf fields, whatever the air temperature is, it's a hell of a lot hotter down there. Good point, Ned. They aren't machines. Santana with a nice play. Still has the ball. Long kick. Rocky O'Wisely lets it go. Goal kick as we're inside 5 minutes. Trying to see if that's the varsity. That is the varsity football team coming off the field.
Right.
Oh, those are the linemen. Now the backs are still over there warming up.
So they've taken off their gear and they're being made to run a little bit. We don't know if that's positive or negative at this point.
Lost 34-0 to a tremendous Bishop Fian team last week, who if they beat St. Mary's of Lynn this Friday, they might run the table.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, there's even a soccer connection there because Bishop Fian's lead running back, Nick Yanchuk, who went for over 200 yards against North Attleboro and about 150 against Attleboro, his older sister, she has the program record at Bishop Fian, 148 goals she scored in her high school career. She wasn't really any good. She was just wicked lucky. No, but she's now off.
What was an 8-year career?
No, 148 goals in 4 years. You do the math because I'm too old to. She's now playing on a scholarship, starting as a freshman for Villanova. I had the privilege of covering their great game in 2019 against King Philip, where they upset King Philip. And I think the Bishop Fian girls it's either 38 or 39 straight unbeaten games under Coach Phil Silva, no relation to Bill Silva, number 2 for the handball, but they let it go. Number 3 in for the Bombardiers, strong fours, as we said. Again, Milford concentrating their attack down the left. Stuger lets it roll to Rockio. And they're stopping the clock at 4 minutes, so we are now officially in super secret mystery time.
But
some of the officials have the clock stop at 2 minutes, some at 4.
And none of that is in the rules that I know of.
Yeah. Good hustle, number 19 for the Scarlet Hawks, Sakara.
Why should the players know what time it is?
Well, don't get me started.
Yeah.
But the offsides rule, how come the offense gets to decide how much of the field? Excuse me, how much? Whoa! Stuger, the steady hand, as a senior, bails it out. Rocchio caught out of position there, Ned.
Yeah, I think he did not judge how slow that was suddenly going to go.
Yeah. Whoops.
Oops.
Good job cleaning it out of there. Is that Strom Fours? I believe it is. Again, we mentioned Tyler Rocchio as a freshman. Was the place kicker for the JV team and did a tremendous job place kicking and punting. And I remember saying to the JV coach, Mata, oh, nice defensive work. Who was that? I believe that's 22, Santana.
Yep.
But I said to the Attleboro JV football coach, Jay Mota, well, it looks like the varsity is going to be set for a kicker next year. He says, no, we're not. Tyler Rocchio is going to be starting in goal for the soccer team this fall. And there's the Milford goalie, Lucas Fernandez, who was not allowed a goal in his first varsity appearance. He had one slight faux pas, caught in the middle on a ball, but it went wide of the net. And then again, a turnover on another punt by a goaltender, which we see all the time. Esvin Morales with a nice steal. Tom Russo, left side. Oh,
offside.
Yes, and when I know you're offside from up here, that's offside.
Yeah.
Late in the first half, no score, unofficially 3 saves for the Attleboro goaltender, Tyler Rocchio. 2 saves for Lucas Fernandez, the sophomore in his first varsity start. And that ends the first half. Ned, a couple quick comments, and then we'll hear from our sponsors.
Well, no team obviously better than the other. Milford, to start with, was really connecting their passes. They aren't doing that as well. Perhaps because Attleboro is pressing them some more. But Attleboro is definitely being disrupted by Milford's attention.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way of putting it.
And again, the Scarlet Hawks, I was going to say the more skilled team, but they're usually the more skilled team in any game they play. Bombardiers not intimidated, not backing off. No. Looking forward to a great second half here at Tozer Cassidy Field on AACS 15 Sports.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. As part of Attleboro's NEA Big Read programming, the Attleboro Library will host a Native American Literature panel discussion on October 7th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Panelists Dr. Bridget Arrow, Linda Coombs, and Megan Witherall will discuss with moderator Kathy Hickman what constitutes authentic Native American literature and address some of the myths, stereotypes, and historical inaccuracies that persist. They will also recommend exceptional books and reading material for all ages and in a variety of genres. The panel discussion will take place in the library's marble lobby. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com. Jumpin' Juba will perform a live concert in the Attleboro Library's Marble Room on Thursday, November 4th from 7 to 8 p.m. Jumpin' Juba is a local blues-inspired trio that plays rearranged R&B classics and original music. They play frequently in the local area and recently performed as part of Attleboro's Summer Concert Series. This program is supported by a grant from the Attleboro Cultural Council, a local agency which is supported by the Massachusetts Cultural Council, a state agency. Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's 3 Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or broiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's 3 Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, scrod, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Ned Rich. Ned, thanks for running the ads for us during the commercial break. I walked across the field. Mike Powers, again, he's the shorter referee, was on the near side of the field. I knew he had played really good soccer, played his high school soccer at Tolman in Rhode Island, and then played in the Laza League, which is a high-level amateur league in Rhode Island and southeastern Mass for years. And when someone on the Milford bench heard that, one of Antonio Pinto's assistant coaches, he said his club team played a few teams from the Laza League over the summer, and the games weren't that competitive. Couldn't keep up with them. So, and again, Mike, a very, very good high school official. The other official, it's a Mutt and Jeff situation because the other official is Dan Murphy. Played his high school sports, multiple sports at Newton South, also a baseball umpire. But back to the game.
There's a game going to go on here? I would think you were just treating this like your morning radio program.
Thank
Better
you.
time.
Yes, if you're liking the broadcast, please give my show a shot. Pontificating with Paul and the Proletariat, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to noon. It's a radio show and a parody of radio shows. It's fast-moving. We call it ADD radio. We don't just stay on one subject and hammer it all show long. We bounce around. Occasionally it slips into ADHD radio, which is tough to keep up with. That's when your wife Celeste says to you, Ned, what are you listening to?
Yeah, this is true. But and I think your partner Carol says, "Why
Yes.
am I listening to this?"
Yeah. But no, when the show is good, it's very, very good. When it's bad, it's utter drivel, but at least it's never average.
Right.
Milford had 2 shots on goal in the first half. Attleboro 3, although Milford controlled the ball more and had an easier time moving the ball from the defensive end through the midfield than the Bombardiers did. But a good competitive high school soccer game, and that's something Milford's done more than Attleboro, crossing the field with their back line. That was Denis, number that was Gabriel, sorry. Good defensive work by Toby Smith.
Well, again, that's sort of an example. Milford was connecting some passes, but Attleboro was worrying at them until they disrupted it.
Toby is the younger brother of Joshua Smith, a former Attleboro captain who's going to college somewhere down in the Philly area, I believe. And again, their dad, longtime girls coach at Mansfield. And again, Katie Miller and the Lady Hornets, we'll see them. Miller, the great midfielder in that team. Oh, nice quick little flick pass by Segura. And again, how quickly, that was Dylan Bohr, how quickly they control it and make the pass.
Yeah, they both have the skills and they have the awareness of where, most of the time, where their fellow teammates are.
That was a nice steal by Tom Russo. Tried to get it to Morales. It got broken up, but then
Maybe.
Vecchioli bailed them out. And again, Vecchioli playing in this 3-2 offense. A little more midfield today.
That looked like an overly optimistic ball, but it was offsides and eggs. And we have.
Or if they, maybe, you know what? I may wonder if Vecchioli and number 10, Esma Morales, is switched because Vecchioli's now playing the center midfield spot in that 3-2 attack, and they've put Morales up front. Morales with the steal. Nice work. Bumped off the ball. No call. Santana. Beautiful pass downfield to Tomei. Marks is on him. Marks is marking him. Oh.
2 of them are there. I don't know who the second.
Excuse me. Whoops.
It recovers.
Chris Russo got it the second time around.
You can't fault Attleboro for making energy.
Yeah.
You know that. None of this. Oops, I goofed. Let me stand here and think about it.
Yeah.
No, let me go correct my mistake.
And again, they put Morales up top at a forward position, trying to get the offense more active. Nice one-touch pass, shot, score! Beautiful goal. Who is it on that side? What's that number?
Just enough sun. He'll come close enough eventually.
Yeah, quick counterattack, a beautiful one-touch pass. The pass was by Dessa, I believe. It's a double-digit number.
Yeah.
Come on. And now he's congratulating Dessa for passing him the ball. Is that number 23? That's Tomei? Not sure. I thought Tomei was bigger than that. But so with 37 minutes to go, yes, that was number 23 with a goal, Arthur Tomei. And the assist again, Dessa.
That was just a beautiful goalkeeper. Did not stand a chance.
And that came in the 43rd minute of the game.
Oh, he's found his chart of minutes.
Yes, there it is on the wall. Ned says, I graduated from MIT. I don't need no stinking chart.
Well, one time I maybe didn't, but... and I'm sorry I gave away your secret that you're using the chart now instead of just doing it off the top of your head. But,
the Bombardiers trying to counterattack quickly, as that was a pass by Badger to Morales. Morales tries to go back to Badger. Oh, great defensive work by number 19, Alex Zakera.
oh,
Good hustle by the Bombardiers. Badger. Long throw, something Mansfield specializes in every year. Stuger with good work defensively, but picked off by Dylan Bohr. So Dylan Bohr, number 6. Oh, what a great pass. Silva with the pass. Shot is wide. Looking for his second goal was Silva. Number 6 in the white. Dylan Bohr. He's got the most unlikely soccer build out there, but boy, he's found the open spaces today. Boy, it is, with the sun now gone behind the trees, it is a perfect late September day right now. Little breeze, low 70s, high 60s. Denis. Oh. Segura. Knocked out by Toby Smith, allowing his teammates to reset. And again, on the throw-ins, Milford gets it in quickly.
Yep.
Finding the seam, a nice pass by Segura. There's Dessa, who has the assist on the Milford goal. Silva against Smith.
Oh.
Cuts back to the left. Nice job, Toby. And then Stuger comes in to clean it up. Tries to get it up to Morales. Controlling that ball is Denis. Milford captains are number 3, Denis, number 4, Servi, number 5, Tachi, number 8, Ribeiro. Ooh, Morales. Little knee to the fleshy hindquarters of Christian Denis.
Again, letting them play. Nice.
Toby Smith showing some skill. Trying to dump it deep was Badger. Vecchioli. Russo back to Vecchioli on the give and go. Right side. I think this is Agopian. Arcing in front. Fernandez kind of hesitated, got caught in the middle, but was really helped out by the back line player, Christian Denis, the right back. Oh, there's a nice work by Morales.
Yep.
Toby Smith, good throw in. Nice quick pass by Vecchioli. There's Badger. Whoops, little quick, Ned, don't you think?
Yes, and arced the wrong way. But we have some sideline ball support now.
Excellent. Yeah, they were out in the field at halftime kicking the ball around, and I think Coach Pereira or maybe A.D. Marcoul said, hey.
Yeah.
If you're going to be on the field during halftime, we've got a job for you during the game.
Right.
That's number 3, Christian Denis, who just made a nice defensive play early to stop an Attleboro foray. 3 short passes broken up by Captain Christopher Russo. Vecchioli's through ball is knocked down. And that was Ribeiro who did that. Vecchioli, good ball control. Badger bails him out. And then down on the ground on one knee, injured, Santana still was able to knock the ball away for the Bombardiers. And look at that body control by Sequeira. And unfortunately, 22 in the white, Eduardo Santana, he's going to have to come out.
No, he's not going to agree to do that, I don't think.
Tom Russo.
No, I think.
Vecchioli, broken up by Denis. But Essen gets it back. Driven in, offside. And now we'll have that sub for number 22, junior Eduardo Santana. And he's not going to be able to make it off the field on his own power. But when he originally went down, it was amazing. Still down on one leg.
Kicking around.
Yep, broke it up. 31-42 to go in this ball game. As the goal scorer, Tomei helps off his teammate Santana.
Looks like Santana has a wrapped knee on that side already.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully he didn't hurt something worse.
I was going to sit, yeah.
This sport is not worth enough to get hurt for. They're not being paid that much.
Is that Tachi? Nice skill by Dessa, who's got the Scarlet Hawk assist in this game. Dumps it to Bohr to his right. Bohr quickly passes it to Chavez. Jeremy Chavez, I believe his first appearance. He's a sophomore. Through ball, Tomei keeps it in. No, he doesn't.
No, not quite.
So Milford with the win this half. Only one shot in this half, and that found the back of the net. Yanni scored us back in for the Bombardiers, but Milford turns it over. Boy, Badger has a high revving engine, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Nice steal, Ribeiro. Boy, the ball doesn't stay on the foot of these Milford players long, Ned.
They've obviously been encouraged to move it.
Excuse me.
As we just see a wonderful dribbling expedition that negates what we talked about.
Nate Denis with a shot from 29 yards out, off the crossbar. Shot save, Rocchio. That's going to get a red pen save. Beautiful save by Rocchio. And
Okay, a little bit too much fighting.
trying to see who had that shot. I'm not sure if that was Dessa or if that was... And once again, can't see the uniform sideways. Oh,
Nice kick.
yeah. That was Tomei, the goal scorer, who had that bid for Milford, Ned.
Okay, let's crawl around and kick the ball.
Hold on. Whoa. Good job here by the official, Dan Murphy. I'm sure he came over and said, settle down, boys, just settle down.
Yeah.
All right, maybe he didn't say that, but obviously he got his point across. And I love that when officials talk to players and don't resort to the card first.
Yeah.
Cashel Stuger with a captain's armband. Long free kick, and the ball is swatted out of there. I believe that's number 15. Yes, Nate Denis. Toby Smith, going to say hello to his grandparents listening again out of state. That was Nate Denis again. Oh, wait, I apologize. No, that was Tachi.
Yeah.
Marks. Vecchioli tries to split two Scarlet Hawks. Toby Smith.
Ooh.
Tom Russo.
Oh.
Ooh. That was Christian Denis. Long pass to the left. Nice spin by Dessa. Mark stays with him. Good job.
Yeah.
Want to say hello to Toby Smith's grandparents down in New Jersey, Louise and John. Hopefully they're still watching. And way down in Florida, we have better weather than you today, Mary and Wes.
Attleboro on the attack. Yeah.
And if you appreciate your thank you, you can send your checks to Paul Healy, care of AACS. Attleboro trying to counterattack. Knocking it forward is Marks. You know, I'd appreciate it if Attleboro wouldn't have these breakouts when I'm either A, right in the middle of a nice story, or B, saying hello to relatives.
Yeah. They just have no consideration. You know.
There were at least 2 or 3 times last year where suddenly they had a breakout right in the middle of one of my stories, interrupting me just to get back to the game. Cashel Stuger. Oh, tell me again why he's a senior captain. There's Chris Russo, another captain. Stolen away, though, by Silva.
Again, Milford. Oh, they called it.
Call on Christopher Russo. And Ned, you can read body language, right?
Somewhat.
Chris didn't like that, and now kibitzing with his twin brother Tom.
Yeah, I don't.
And if they're like twins I grew up with, Tom saying, shut up, Chris, play. And Mom loves me more.
Right. And always has, right?
When we do
Milford's in no hurry to restart things here. What a surprise.
By the way, to longtime Milford fans, for the record, in the fall of 1975, I was clipped by Howie Long. Got on the field for 4 plays that year. Made the starting lineup later that season, but Tachi, no, that is Tachi.
Oh, that's unusual.
I don't think that's how Coach Pinto drew that up. Do you?
No, I don't, and I'm pretty sure. Well, let's see.
Well, it works. Milford to throw in deep. Oh, nice throw. It's one of the Russos who knocks it down, but Milford controls it. Great pass by Dessa again.
Okay.
That's our first flop of the day. And that's Mike Pyers again.
That was not a flop.
No, not the second one. That's a yellow card.
Yeah.
That's a yellow card against Bill Silva. And again, it wasn't a dramatic flop by Tachi, but he was trying to sell that call a bit.
Right.
And again, Mike Pyers, the referee, talking to Yanni Skordas of the Bombardiers right now. Played at Tolman High School and then in the Lazo League.
And good.
Badger.
Good move.
Bombardiers trailing 1-0, 24:35 to go.
Sure with the whistles. Oh, they're subbing.
It is a beautiful night.
Yeah.
Now, Jim, our meteorologist, the amazing Jim Corbin, told me the full harvest moon will be rising in the eastern sky while the sun is setting in the west, but we'd have to leave the press box to see that. Game getting a little bit chippy now.
Yep. And I think the officials are stepping up their calling a bit
Yep.
to try to keep it from getting any worse. Again, experience.
Quick start for Tachi.
You want to be consistent in your calling, but if necessary, you shut down all the little bits.
Yep. Nice job by Yanni Skordas. Esvin, right side to Skordas, who had a goal against North. Being marked by Siri. Skordas gets by, but the ball's bouncing. Lofts it in the middle, too high for Esvin, and Badger just misses it. I think Badger thought Esvin was going to get to that. That's Attleboro with one of their best scoring chances. And there is Badger aggressively going after the ball again. Look, Bill, if you weren't going to hustle, why'd you bother showing up? And, of course, I'm being sarcastic. Badger always hustles. Nice work there by Milford's number 20, Chavez. Stuger keeps the ball down.
And the sun has poked its way out between the clouds and the trees.
And you took off your orange hat. You're out of luck.
Yeah, well, I think where it is, it doesn't make any difference.
Whoops.
We at least are not trying to make the camera see things.
Yeah. Segura. Attleboro gets it back. Vecchioli. Whoops. Mistake by Marks, and Milford pounces on it with Nick Ribeiro. Quick counterattack. Oh, nice play.
Good block.
Stuger and Tom Russo combined. Oh, long shot. Off the football goal post. That came off the foot, I believe, of number 8, Nick Ribeiro.
Yeah.
And it's funny when I sometimes watch the games after the fact, Ned, you know, with Dave Angel's camera work, sometimes it's much easier to see the number on your TV or computer screen. And some people must be wondering, how can he not see that number? Well,
Right. We don't have a big telephoto lens. So if we were trying to watch a monitor, we'd be even more confused. At least I would be.
that was a push on, and again, you're right, that's as the game's starting to get chippy, and the officials are forced now to call it a little bit tighter. That foul against Vecchioli, which was a foul.
But that's good officiating.
Yes, exactly. We'll let you guys play if you can play the game right.
Yeah.
You start getting chippy, we'll blow some whistles. And some of that comes with, good save
nice
by
save,
Rocchio.
nice
A
save.
nice entry pass by Silva, shot by Dessa. 6 saves now for the sophomore Tyler Rocchio, just 2, and none in the second half for Lucas Fernandez in his first varsity start. And again, Milford not realizing there's a ball boy this half. There wasn't in the first. And that was Fernandez, the goalie, yelling, look for the ball boy. There we go. Toby Smith knows he's there.
Yeah.
Nice pass. Oh, but unable to handle it. And breaking the other way is Ribeiro. Quick counter for Milford. Down the left wing, Dessa. Broken up by Cashel Stuger.
Right. We keep hearing him doing that.
Yeah.
You think he's supposed to?
It's like the girls' game against Franklin. How many times did we say broken up by Carol Anderson? I was saying that name in my sleep that night. She's the best center back out of the girls I've seen in a couple of years. Esvin Morales, pass blocked by the side of the face of Surrey. I think he wanted to block the pass, Ned, but not that way.
Right, but he kept right on going, you notice.
We are halfway through the second half. 1-0 Scarlet Hawks. A goal at the 43-minute mark by Arthur Tome. Beautiful pass by Dave Dessa.
Milford sub, which is the delay.
Okay. I think that sub coming in was Dylan Bohr, the junior. Morales. That ball's headed out of there. Back to Toby Smith. Lofts it in, offside.
Oh, you're going to say.
And the number 15 here on the near side for Milford. He saw Toby Smith was going to kick that ball deep, and I saw out of the corner of my eye he moved up.
Yep.
He moved up to put 2 or 3 Attleboro players offside.
I was going to say there were more than one over there.
But it's funny, I very rarely see that in rare time, but I just happen, as Toby's approaching the ball, I see 15 moving upfield, not back. Which is a smart play, but I still hate the offsides rule. Peter Pereira is assisted by Freddie Gomez, the JV coach. Bill Piasecki is the freshman coach. Vinny Rocchio, one of the assistants. Alberto Barbosa, the goaltender coach. And there's Bohr. Here's a good hip-to-hip collision. Let him play.
Nothing. Well, it might have been chippy, but it was legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Again, another side-to-side pass. We've seen a ton of that from the Scarlet Hawks. Silva tracks it down.
I think they're decently coached here, you know?
Yeah. Smith forces him to pass it back to Nate Denis. Offside. Antonio Pinto in his 6th year with the Milford program, 2nd year as a varsity coach. He's assisted by Mike De Silva, Tiago Carvalho, and Fernando and that's where my paper gets cut off. Sorry, Fernando. That's off the shoulder of Christian Denis. Oh, what a beautiful pass. To Nate Denis. And Christian's going to be saying later, how come you didn't get that great pass I threw you? Lights are coming on here at Tozer Cassidy Field. Milford inside 18 minutes to go, plus injury time. And again, with the ball boys, Dessa didn't expect the Bombardiers to get the ball back and play that quickly. Oh, that was Tachi, I'm sorry. Chris Tachi. Smith, a long ball, broken up by Christian Denis. And again, Christian Denis and his brother Nate.
Whoa, look at the speed.
Failed to match up. Esvin Morales gets it away. Looking for a cross. Oh, he's in front. Offside again.
Really? Really? Oh. I think it was a foul.
And now Mike Pyers.
That's a foul, I think, not an offside.
Okay. All right. When I blow the whistle, he's talking to...
sending him off.
Did he card him? I didn't see him pull the card out.
I know, but
but he's basically saying, when I blow the whistle, don't carry on for 15, 20 yards and then kick the ball in the net. And there's a timeout called by Milford looking to preserve this 1-0 lead with 16:30 to go. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
L&J Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., L&J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
You're listening to Pontificating with Paul and the Proletariat on AM 1320 WARA.
Actually, that's a lie. That's a darn lie. You're watching high school soccer. Milford with a 1-0 lead over Attleboro here at Tozer Cassidy Field in Attleboro. But I do host Pontificating with Paul and the Proletariat Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to noon.
Did you manage to?
Yep, sorry.
Did you manage to hit the wrong spot there?
No, it's worse than that, Ned. I did it on purpose.
Oh.
You can listen Monday through Friday, 9 till noon, anywhere in the world with internet access at WARAradio.com. Just don't tell your friends at Milford's great local radio station, 1490.
Yeah.
There is the senior captain, central back, Chris Tachi. Long free kick. Badger gets it to Marks. Oh,
okay.
Lost you again?
Yeah, I can touch. I can deal with it. We won't want to say Paul's broken the equipment again, but
Headed out by Nate Denis.
we've lost our ball person.
Toby Smith
there
goes
it
and
comes.
gets it himself.
He's chasing down the ball.
Inside 16 minutes to go, plus any injury time. Oh, a rare mistake by Tachi. But he's bailed out by Christian Denis. Vecchioli keeping the pressure on.
No.
I believe that's a goal kick.
Yep.
Yep.
That was the decision of the official, which I think is right.
Here we go, Ned. Now I have your mic at the right level. And again, I don't want to curse our officials. There's still 15 minutes to go, but now on the near side, Dan Murphy. On the far side, Mike Pyers. Frankly, it's disappointing. They haven't given us a darn thing to complain about.
I know, just no consideration, right? This way we have to talk about how well the players have played.
Yes. Toby Smith with a nice play there as the Bombardiers controlling the ball after the turnover. Scored us. And just as I say that, the ball's taken away. Who's that? Whoops.
Ooh, he saved it.
Yeah, that was number 19, Segura, and I don't know if our field mic picked it up, but as soon as Segura passed that ball, he said, oh! Whoops. Can you imagine what Billy Badger was like when he was a little kid? I just imagine he must have been one of those kids buzzing around the house at 80 miles an hour. You know, one of those kids who, when their parents was looking, he was sitting still, but as soon as you turned your back, shing! He covers some ground on the soccer field.
Another nice cross-field move.
Yep. Here's the goal scorer, Tomei. Challenged by Tom Russo, shoulder to shoulder. But the Scholar Hawks come away with it. Pass to the left. There's Siri taking the pass from Silva. Dessa. Long blast. Save by Takio. His fourth of the save of the half, seventh of the game. Again, Attleboro without a shot on goal this half, Ned.
Yeah. Though they've been down there. It hasn't all been
Yep.
one-sided.
Yep.
And actually, this whole game is nowhere near one-sided. You know, it's a 1-0 score, probably appropriate. But there's very equal play levels going on.
Yep.
Milford is a bit better at putting passes together. Attleboro is very good about disrupting about the third step of those.
Yeah, they pressure. Their defense pressures. That gets away. Trying to remember which Hockomock League coach who said it to me either last year or the year before. There are times you beat Peter Pereira's Attleboro teams. It's very rare you out-hustle them.
Yeah. Okay, a couple of subs. That was the delay.
Stuger.
Yeah.
Long ball, a little bit too long over the head of Connor Adema. Badger. And there's Adema who's got 2 goals on the year and an assist. It was Adema who had the assist, the inside-out pass. Okay. Oh, and it is a corner kick.
No, what are they calling? They're calling a goal kick.
Goal kick, yes. I was going to say that was Christian Denis, the senior. That was tremendous use of his body.
Right. So technically you cannot obstruct the other player, but somehow that is considered a very legal move in soccer at all levels.
Quick restart, long throw in, pass forward by Silva. Santana, yes, Santana, good to see him back in. He went down with an injury earlier. Glad he's back. Sequeira, left side, Ribeiro. Avi Siri. Stuger gets to that headed ball, but almost on a half volley. Number 6, Dylan Bohr, the junior. Lovely sunset developing on the far side.
Down behind the trees. I think fall starts this week, but the trees haven't changed color here.
It's officially foliage season up north of here, though, like mid-New Hampshire and Vermont and up. Here's the Adema on the far side. Oof. And Adema was just on this side a moment ago. I didn't see the switch, folks. Sorry. Ned mentioned Attleboro went with subs, and I didn't give you the names. I apologize. That 4-man back line for Milford coming through again. Tomei. Pass in front, broken up, Chris Russo.
Yes.
Not for long.
No.
Oh, yes, again.
Goes back and gets it. Like we say, there's a lot of energy being spent here by Attleboro.
Vecchioli. What a tremendous defensive play by Nick Ribeiro. Wow. Whoops, almost loses it. Right side, Nate Denis. Silva. Toby Smith with the defense.
All right.
And again, Toby Smith, you can see why Milford's attacks have been down the left more than the right. Great one-touch pass. Silva going after it. The number 2's battling, and Smith comes away, knocks it out of bounds. The defense will reset inside 10 minutes.
Oh, sub going on.
Yep. This time we'll get the number. And coming back in is David Dessa, number 9. He's got the assist today on the goal by Tomei in the 43rd minute.
We got a good long throw here.
Sequeira. Stuger heads it away, but it goes to Dessa. Long left foot. Oh! Wide! And he let it go. That's a goal kick, so not a shot on goal. Again, 7 saves for Tyler Vecchio, just a sophomore. Fernandez only asked to make 2 saves today. None in this half. Excuse me. Allergy season. The ragweed. That's what's coming out. It's funny, during this pandemic, the masks and stuff. First time in 40 years I haven't taken an allergy pill.
Yeah.
But the ragweed's been getting me the last couple of weeks.
Well, of course, we're not. It can be so ubiquitous that even a small time without a mask means you're still seeing it.
Yep. Esvin Morales, and they're going to call him on a push. Ned, again, shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip is okay. I think there was a little push there.
I think
by
he was
Esvin.
a little bit behind, and I think the fellow noticed. The idea I've been touched and a little bit affected.
Yep, that's Pyers with a call, moving it back.
And they go back.
But I think the Milford player as well kind of intentionally slowed down,
Right.
causing Esvin to bump into him, and Esvin did have a little bit of a push.
Right.
Rats.
And then the Milford player said, okay, let's go.
Yep.
Which is standard soccer play.
Tachi, inside 8 minutes to go, headed away by Toby Smith. Oh, look at this.
Oh. Okay.
Chris Russo gets to Morales quickly. Oh, what defense.
Yeah.
Boy, they potty position well. That was Nate Denis. Stuger clears the zone, but Segura's there. That's a foul.
Yeah, no question there.
And Chris Russo has the decency not to complain there.
Right. Well, no stud shown, so.
Yeah. Inside 7 minutes to go. Strong force defensively in the far side. Milford maintains possession. A cross that Takio scoops up. Trying to pass that ball to Santana.
Oh.
Esvin, nice pass to Vecchioli. Here's an opportunity. Over the top, that's onside. Badger gets by Denis. But the second Denis brother
It's a corner.
got by Christian, the senior, but then Nate, the junior, came over. Is this their first corner, Ned?
I think so.
Marks comes out. Stuger is in. I believe Hagopian is in. Oh, the corner kick headed away, but a long kick by Tom Russo. And that corner kick was headed away, I believe. Is that? That was number 19, Segura. One of the taller players heading that away.
Might make for a good picture.
Inside 6 minutes.
But did you see that? The photographer took a picture of Billy with the flash as he was taking the corner kick. Might make a good picture, but it's...
I know, right? You can't see anything after that.
Stuger. What a battle between Russo and Ribeiro.
No, that was not a foul.
Badger with a nice move. Triple team, though. Knocked away by Segura.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
No. Nothing wrong with suggesting how the official should call.
And it's 3 Bombardiers surrounding Segura there. Chris Russo knocks it down to Esvin Morales, but stepping up was Christian Denis. Oh, nice job, Silva. To put it in the vernacular of my radio show, these Scarlet Hawks are way wicked good.
Yeah. They're good, and I think for a little while it looked like they were decided to sit back and let's take the 1-0 win, and that's not true anymore.
Yeah, they're pressing. Toby Smith, the ball headed it away, but that'll still be Milford's ball as we're approaching 4 minutes to go, and super secret mystery time.
Yep. The last time it didn't last 4 minutes, it seemed.
And there the clock stops.
Yeah. Let's see if this time it actually takes 4 minutes.
Headed away by, I believe, Stromfors. Esvin Morales. Vecchioli. And again, look at that body positioning by Milford defenders. Who was that? That was number 8. Again, that's at least the third or fourth time we've seen Ribeiro use just that technique to make a save. Smith, I was going to say inbound. That's basketball. Throw in. Silva tips it up. It's one of the Russos. Tom. Chasing after Stromfors. Uh-oh. Steal.
Yeah.
Here comes Eduardo Santana. Oh, Stuger.
Yeah.
Ned, tell me
You're
again.
not getting through me, right?
Yes, tell me again why Cashel's a captain.
Well, let's see. I'm going to stop you. Nice and legally, made the mistake of trying to run through him. It has not worked all game. I don't know why he tried.
Ribeiro. Nice pass to Silva. That time it's Tom Russo using that Ribeiro-like body positioning to make a steal.
Yeah.
Nice speed by Badger. Okay, that's a foul.
Yeah.
No. Oh!
Nope.
That's a yellow card. And that's Badger. Why do you do that? He fouled you. The ref made the call. It's going to be your ball.
Right. And it wasn't that bad a foul.
It really.
Yeah.
Just a sophomore.
Yeah.
That's a. In an unrelated note, the lovely Carol McLaughlin of the Quincy McLaughlins writes in, "Hi Ned, thank you again for inviting us to the Revolution game Saturday night. Great to see you and a pleasure to meet Celeste, your lovely bride."
Yes, I now can verify that Carol really exists too. You know.
Oh! And that time, and now, yes, number 3, Christian Janie, he's apologizing to the Attleboro player who's down because that was accidental, but he cleated him right in the back of the leg. And fortunately, Leon Bischoff knows it was accidental. Infield fly rule, batter out. Oh, wait, that's baseball. No, there are times in sports when you do accidentally injure someone, and to immediately acknowledge like that, that's a classy thing to do. Here's the breakout. Pass was a little too far for Dessa, but he tracks it down. Battling with Hagopian. Maintains possession late in this game.
Like I said, they're not just trying to play it out.
Yeah. And Milford maintains control. Attleboro pressuring to the end. Edema over there now. Ribeiro with a through ball.
Offside.
Yep. Tyler Rocchio will waste no time to get rid of this. Stuger will take it. You know, this late, I would have preferred to have Rocchio take that and get Stuger up involved in the action.
Yeah.
Whoops. Kasha, one of his few mistakes of the day, stepped on the ball. Liam Bischoff. Foul called against Christian Denis.
Trying to make sure things don't get out of hand.
Nate Denis, excuse me.
Oh.
He got ball first, but it's out of bounds.
Yeah.
Nice play, Toby Smith.
He's talking to the crowd?
Yeah, that was Bill Silva pointing to the Attleboro crowd. Ball's going our way.
And I think he got spoken to.
Yeah, that's Dan Murphy telling you that's not really necessary.
Yeah.
Dessa heads off for Milford. Didn't see who came on. Long throw. And again, see, that was... I hope this game doesn't break down this late. It's been too well played. And with a couple of exceptions.
Back off. Okay, excuse me, back off.
Toby, the official's doing his job. Let him handle it. Eduardo Santa, yes. And again, someone who's played the game the way both these officials have. you're more likely to understand emotional outbursts. You've
Right.
been there. It's referees that have never played the game that find themselves, quick to pull the cards.
And
and such.
excessive cards in high school soccer can really penalize a team at the end of the season.
Yep.
So you'd like not to have to do it as an official, to penalize the whole team
Yep.
to somebody if you can control them otherwise.
Very late in the game, the only goal scored in the 43rd minute, a beautiful dish from David Dessa to the left to Arthur Tomei, who found the back of the net.
Bad throw, I believe.
Here's a chance. Bombardiers only 2 shots on the day. Off the shoulder of Vecchioli, and Tokci, the captain, clears it out. Toby Smith on a give and go with Bischoff. Back to Bischoff. And Morales was hoping to get a pass back, and that will end the game. Milford moves to 2-2 on the season. The
No, that's okay.
The Bombardiers drop to, 2 wins, 2 losses on the season. So both teams now with a 500 record. They share 3rd place in the Hockomock League. Ned, final impressions.
Well, Milford was the better team. Not overwhelmingly like we would have expected in other years.
Yes.
They've got a bit of growing to do to make their previous reputation.
Yep.
But they were higher skilled, and I think a little more of a team play. They were connecting their passes better.
I can't believe how quickly they pass. Whenever a Milford Scarlet Hawk gets that ball, it seems like it's on his foot only for an instant, where it's moving to another Scarlet Hawk. But congratulations to the Bombardiers. 80 minutes of aggressive, hustling soccer. Well officiated game. Thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance.